Alright, here we go. Mario Kart. World. Hang on. Hello, Bacon Pug, how are you? Hang on a sec. Alright, yeah, I don't even know if I should bother pinging everyone this time. Also, I'm going to play online, so if anyone wants to join, they can. Doing a bit better since last night's fiasco. That's good to hear. I'm sorry things haven't been going too well. I'm just going to play. Well, first of all, are any of my friends online? Well, Fawn is. I'll just go in a knockout tour, and if people want to join, they can. Actually, no, I'll do a regular race. I'd take it back. Knockout tour is more fun. I really am just streaming this because I'm bored. So, like, if not that many people join, that's fine. It's a good... I don't really know all the good setups, so I'm just going to go with the ones that I think look cool. There we go. No Babam Racer. Babam isn't... I'm annoyed. Babam isn't a not even King Babam, which is so... How did we get this guy before we got Babam? How did we get... I didn't mean to pick Wiggler. Oh. Alright. This is so awesome. You know, I should ask Derek, or just anyone in the Greek and Shaw server, like anyone who would have a good answer to this. If I streamed something that Derek would stream, would it be reasonable to ping that server for it? Probably not. Oh, I love this soundtrack. And this section of it. I know this I'm technically not on a track, but I love this section. I kind of just want to call it a track, even though it doesn't have a name. I don't know what I'm cooking right now. I have not... I'm playing on, like, a monitor that I don't usually play on, and it's, for some reason, messing with my head. These types of things mess with my head for some reason. Did that hit him? I think it did. Like, it lagged and hit him. And now he's big, and you can see that he's clearly not actually touching the cart. Like, not laying in it. Just being it there anyway. I probably won't. I think people would be annoyed. There would at least be one person that would be annoyed, so I won't for now. It was just something I thought of, since it is, like, most people on the server know me decently. And this is just straight up the... I mean, I guess it isn't the same type of stream or vibe. So no, not really. Can you guys hear the game okay? Because this game's audio design is peak, and I want people to be able to hear it. I got rid of your gold shell. Wonder if it drops coins when you break it like that. I wasn't paying attention, so I couldn't tell. If I don't get this bag... Alright, there we go. It's not even that big of a deal. But, I mean, it's about... Actually, I think that's more valuable than a mushroom. I didn't realize until just now. That seems to bring you a lot further than a mushroom does. Slipstream, and freaking got hit immediately. Get boomeranged. Boomerang feels way better in this game, and that might just be because... that I don't even know... I mean, it did get buffed a little bit. You can throw it 4 times now. But I also feel like it... Unless it also got a hitbox increase, I feel like just it's buffed simply because of the fact that it's a 24-player race. And the main use of the boomerang compared to a red shell is that it pierces through people and items. So that you can hit multiple people at once. I don't know, I always thought the boomerang felt like a little pointless in Mario Kart 8, but it actually feels good here, which is very interesting to me. Plus it feels less out of place now that we got the hammer. So it's like now we got the whole hammer bro, fire bro, ice bro, boomerang bro setup. I think the boomerang is a very nice addition. Not boomerang, hammer. Ooh. Also, I didn't realize until Ohai/Cosmos mentioned it in my server that, like, if I share the Twitch link instead of the YouTube link, you can't tell what I'm actually streaming when I share the link. So maybe I should go back to sharing the YouTube link. Honestly, the only reason I started sharing the Twitch link instead of the YouTube link was because it's technically slightly more beneficial to me. Like, slightly. But I don't really care that much what people watch on. So I might go back to the... I guess I could also just say what I'm streaming when I send the link, instead of just sending the link and nothing else. I don't know why I thought I would speed up fast enough to hit him there. That was stupid. I think I protected myself, though. I think there was something behind me. Well, it wasn't enough. It's okay, it's still not like that. I'm still pretty far ahead. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I did not realize how grouped up everyone was. I wasn't looking at the minimap. What? Car. I love the fact that you can trick after bouncing off of the thing. Nice ice flower. Aim. I thought for a moment I wasn't going to get that. Alright, well that was bad. I noticed in this game, you're not at risk of dying to your own bomb while holding. What kind of lag was that? Or did someone just throw a bomb at me perfectly? I can't tell if that was what just happened. Also, I'm like actually at risk of losing here. Hang on. Nah, I got this. I should have done a mid-air trick there. It's very hard to check chat while playing this, even though I have it in a second monitor. Pop. Banana. Oh, man. Slipstream. Oh, wait, you're in a ghost. I can't slipstream off ghosts. But ghosts can slipstream off you. which makes it very useful. I've noticed Boo... I called it Ghost instead of Boo. I've noticed Boo seems more common and valuable in this game as well. I don't know, there's just something about some of the items in this game that, like, felt very niche in 8, but feel very good here. And I don't know if that's just me having a bias towards the gameplay of this game, or if the items just genuinely are better in some way, like some minor changes they made. There's just something about Boo that feels better in this game to me. Although, I think part of it was just that in 8, it was so hard to come by a Boo. Like, they're very rare. I often went full races without getting one. And I still do in this game, but, like, I feel like I see them more often. I remember before the game came out and people saw, like, preview footage, there were a lot of people that pointed out that it seemed like the bullet bill got nerfed, like, way too strong. I'm about to lose. Yeah, no, there's no coming back from this. I did pretty good for a first time today. Be the B next time. Suction cup guys who are boost rings. Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I like those guys. I'm glad they referenced them. I remember they used them in the Mario movie as well. Hang on a sec. I don't know why I'm still spectating this. Hang on. 6 out of 24. That's like third compared to Mario Kart 8 standards when you think about it. So, like, that's still pretty good. That's not the change character button. Sure, I'll do character suggestions and play on the Bumblebee. There. I just sent the wrong link. Okay. I was trying to promote my stream in another Discord server, and I just accidentally sent the link to the new Splatoon trailer. Oops. Why am I holding A? I have auto accelerate turned on. Which, by the way, is very useful to have turned on in this game in particular. Because then you can use your thumb for the right joystick, which lets you look around. Which is also useful because you can aim now. I don't know if anyone watching knew that. But in this game you can just straight up... Evidently, I should have been looking to the left. Look both ways before you cross, guys. What soundtrack is this? This is the one that plays in the dry... No, this isn't that one. This is a different one. No, wait, this is just actually the theme of the track that I'm currently on. I'm being stupid. So, I just got a blue shell in 6. I'm assuming that's because I grabbed that item box when I was way further behind, but even then, wow. I think I still have yet to get below 20th in one of these, and if I'm about to get below 20th right now... Okay. That, like, everyone was so clumped up. Everyone's so clumped up at the start of these. Wait, maybe this is the theme of the track that I thought it was. I don't frickin' know. I can't memorize over 200 soundtracks, man. There's so many. And they're all peak. I don't know why I used both there. For some reason I thought I still had 2 items, so I wanted to waste the mushrooms. And then I realized I didn't. No, that time I just straight up got blue shell in 7th. Interesting. I should have looked behind to see if that guy was coming. Also, I should probably stop doing stationary drifts unless I'm going to go on a grind rail. That guy's big. Dang it. Mushroom. Mushroom. If I had the Mega Mushroom, I could have... I should have activated it. I don't think anyone's watching anymore, which is fair, because I never stream this game or at this time. This is... I said earlier that I wouldn't care how many people are watching, and then I always point out. I mean, it does actually say someone's watching. I'm just being stupid. I don't know why I worry about it. I actually have, like, other friends that stream, and they straight up have told me that they don't look at how many people are watching. Which is very much valid. I'll go for the item box, even though that's like... Oh, right, that's why I was getting blue shells in weird placements. It's because as the knockout tour goes on, you know, there's less people. So... Frick. I just now realized how weird the bee noises are. Gosh, I love the grind rails. That wasn't even like a cool grind rail. That was like the basic kind, and it still felt satisfying. I love breaking things in big mode. It's another thing, another item that has already existed in a previous game that feels more satisfying in this one. I mean, they removed the music for it for some reason, but there's things to destroy with it now. I don't think there was things you could destroy in Mario Kart Wii with the Mega Mushroom, other than players. Alright, so like, I'm about to lose because of that green shell. Yup. Just kill me. No! Come on! No! Frick! Hello, Infamy, how are you? I'm clipping that, actually. That was unfortunate. Infamy, you can join if you want. Actually, hang on. You're alright? Alright. You know what's probably one of, like, my biggest issue with this game? Is that some characters are so large it's harder to see, and I think Charge and Chuck might be one of them, but I'm gonna try him. You wanna eat lunch and then join? Alright. Wait, does this game have 2 separate Bob on Battlefield remixes? It totally does. There's definitely a different one. I feel like the Charge and Chuck would use the Bowser Bruiser. Or the... I don't like this one. Oh! I figured out which cart the Charge and Chuck would use. Oh, alright, I'll pick Parabitted Buddy next time. This is my first time playing Grand Prix in online. What the frick? I've never been to this part of the map. There's just straight up passengers I can run over. Hang on, I want that. I want that. Thank you. Didn't transform me. Darn. That didn't either. Maybe it can't transform you in these areas while you're online, but only in single player. Which is lame if that's the case. I still find it funny how much closer the camera is to you in this game than it is in previous games. I feel like a lot of the time when like a newer game unnecessarily has the camera closer to you, that's like a bad sign for the game. But I genuinely think this game is by far the best Mario Kart game in like virtually every way. So I don't think that applies here. I also might just be making stuff up. I don't know. I just sort of say stuff. Sometimes. That is what the streamer does. Streamer says things on stream. Kill this guy. Can I, like, go off the edge of the map? That's not breakable. Hello, Spike. Wait a minute, I just remembered something. If you do, you know, like your little thing near NPCs, it actually, they respond. It'd be funny if the reaction was different depending on what character I was playing. Like if I was playing as Bowser, Yoshi would run away in fear. I kind of just see Charge and Chuck as being like a bully. I mean, he does work for Bowser, I think. I guess it could be different Charge and Chucks. They just look like football players to me. Like, I don't know. Charge and Chuck feels like one of the goofier Mario enemies to me. What a game! He first appeared in Mario World. That's right. So I guess they play a variety of sports, not just football, because there is the one that throws footballs at you, but there's definitely one that throws baseballs at you. But that's not really, like, there's more to baseball than throwing the baseball, which applies to football as well. So I don't know what these guys do. Do these sports even canonically exist in the Mario world? Because I know Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games definitely doesn't apply. It doesn't really, I mean, Mario lore doesn't make any sense ever, because it's never consistent. I think Mario Kart shouldn't be seen as canon. If you do actually want to think of a Mario Kart canon, Mario Kart probably shouldn't be seen as canon. Simply because of the fact that the idea that Mario and Bowser just put their differences aside to play a nice game of go-karts and then throw bombs at each other, I just don't see that as something that would make sense to see as canon. But I don't know. I didn't write anything. There's not a whole lot of, like, character writing that goes into the development of Mario games. It's just, like, really cool or silly character design. Well, cool and silly, in a lot of cases, character designs. And, what was the other thing? You know, world building. It's not like world writing, just like, I mean, there is some writing to it. But the main thing is just world building, which is not a bad thing to me. Like, I genuinely think the Mario world is actually quite cool. Like, Bowser is a cool character, conceptually. I've run out of things to compliment. I like the designs visually of a lot of the characters. This is just a ramble. I don't have a point here. I'm just rambling. They had Bully Racer before Babam Racer. They added a crab before King Babam. They need to make the bullies playable. No, they need to make King Babam playable. Aren't you listening? Bully would be kind of fitting, though, relative to the other characters we have added. Hello, the bird in your house. How are you? I don't think I think I accidentally didn't say hi to Noah the Mecha. How are you? I was just rambling about the Mario Kart world because I find it interesting to think about different kinds of creation like this. Because there's some things where people will create like their own fictional world and it has all these cool characters and they, you know, they actually make that world not just because it's a cool world but for people to think about, but because they can actually write something with it. You know, a story. Mario Kart, not Mario Kart, Mario in general is just like a cool world with cool stuff in it. And that's about it. Like, I don't think the Mario lore is that interesting. I think the Mario, but I still think the Mario as a universe is interesting. Which I just think is funny to think about. I mean, I guess it depends on what you count as lore. That is two ginormous Bowsers. It's canonically accurate Bowser right there. I just realized how funny it is that I'm a Charge and Chuck and I'm like the same size as Bowser in this game. Well, maybe I'm definitely a little bit smaller, but I'm about to be a lot bigger. Crushed. I think I just somehow missed that Birdo. Are we losing it? What just happened? Oh, it grazed me. I forgot they added, like, the mechanic that they added for, like, the NPC cars, where if you hit the sides of them, it grazes you and, like, almost knocks you over instead of full-on stunning you like it would in the previous games. I think they made it to where that applies to bullet bills as well, which is actually really cool. Let me cook. What the... What's happening? I'm trying to drift, but it's, like, not working out. Okay. It's the third lap. I just... Get out of my way! Go, 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 go! No! That was okay. 6th place. Why would you not like Bird? Why is Kamek... Why... Wait, I actually forgot Kamek isn't unlockable in this game. I don't know. I mean... Okay. I think the reason they didn't just make it like a Magic Koopa is because Kamek specifically is the one that can fly. Other Magic... Like... This is actually one of the few cases of, like, Mario design that I don't really think... Like, I think Kamek is a cool character, but also... Why is the only distinguishable difference between Kamek and any other Magic Koopa the broom? Why is that the only difference? It's like, if the Kamek is actually doing something, or Magic Koopa is actually doing something important and significant, then you can tell that's not just a Magic Koopa. That's Kamek. But why is that, sorry, words. Why is that the only way you can tell but the difference between Kamek and a Magic Koopa? I don't remember, in the Mario movie, do they ever actually explicitly say Kamek's name? They probably do. I've always thought Kamek in that movie was funny, because Kamek's, like, insanely strong. Like, even in the movie, like, they don't nerf Kamek very much in that movie. Kamek is just straight up one of the strongest Mario characters. Aren't there already normal different colored Magic Koopas that aren't Kamek? Not that I know of. I know in Mario & Luigi Dream Team, the boss fight against Kamek, Kamek uses a move that makes duplicates of himself. But that's not the same. In fact, if I remember correctly, Kamek doesn't use the broom in that fight. So, the only reason you can tell that's Kamek is because, again, it's a better Magic Koopa. With dialogue, too. I like Kamek a lot. This is more a complaint of the Magic Koopa design. I feel like I kind of ignore the existence of... Kamek, I think the point of Kamek is that you can... And this is entirely, like, speculation slash fanon, whatever you want to call it. But I kind of think of it like Kamek is a Magic Koopa, just a better one. Kind of like how you can see the Koopalings as they're still being, like, a type of Koopa Troopa, or of a same species. They're just better. So... like, they're better at what they do, and I guess they know magic, so that's actually a big difference. It's more like... Actually, come to think of it, could the Koopa Kids, Koopalings, be considered a Magic Koopa? Because they're basically wizards. And they are Koopas. What counts as a Magic Koopa? These are questions that will never be answered because no one cares. Well, all 2 people do, and I'm like half of them. I'm cooking. I almost said they... Oh, yes! Thank you, Boo! I like how it still shows the lightning effect, but it just blocks it. I'm so glad they nerfed lightning in this game. Oh, this theme's a banger. I'm going top route. No, I'm not. Oh, wait. I actually could have. I thought I missed it, so then I went to the right. I didn't get the double. Oh, I'm playing so poorly. This cart is not that easy to steer. I take it back. I did it. Oh, that's actually a good change. Like, that is... I wouldn't consider that a spoiler. Like, that's not even a plot thing. I already knew Kamek was in the game, I just haven't... I'm gonna do a thing. I've decided, since I ended up, like... I don't want to say I abandoned Brothership. I didn't really abandon it, it's just I started doing something else that I consider more important. But it occurred to me, like, it would be weird to upload that video and then go right... Because I'm going to upload, like, an hour-long video about something else that's really cool. It'll be cool, I promise. I mean, most people watching this probably won't care, but... PvZ people will care. Well, what was my point? It'd be weird to go back to Mario and Luigi Brothership just like that. And also, I want to play the game. Like, I haven't recorded an episode in months. Because I have yet to finish the ones I already recorded. And I also don't... It's, like, annoying to have to edit those, because, to be honest, I botched the recording a little bit. It's still a... Like, I can still make a good video out of it, it's just... It'll be harder to edit now. Like, twice as hard. So that's very annoying. It's the same issue as the previous episode, actually. With the audio. But, I was just thinking, you know, I could just start recording the episodes and then just worry about making a video of it later. Like, maybe just make a barely edited full playthrough video on it. Like, I could just do that. Heck, I could start over my save file and just, like, make a new series. Because it's been over half a year since I started the playthrough, and I have not even beaten the first main boss. I've done the mini-boss. That's how little I've done. So, unironically, it's tempting to just restart. And it's not a criticism of the game. The game is actually very fun and engaging to me. This is on me. I wanna, like, I almost regret starting a series on it. Not simply because it kind of made it to where I didn't play the game. And I wanted to play the game. And again, that's on me. I should have just, you know, made the videos like I told myself I would. But I end up getting caught up in other stuff, and that other stuff wasn't even that much. I'm generally just incredibly lazy. Which I feel like I've done better at lately, except I say that, but the main part of the reason I'm streaming this right now is because my other options are do things that I probably should be doing. This is like slightly more productive than doing nothing, but I also could be working on that video project that I was just talking about, or recording said Mario and Luigi video, which I actually won't do for right now. Because that would be weird if I started that now while I'm still working on the video project. I could... I don't know, there's a lot of things I could be doing right now, actually. Could be setting up my bank account to where my money from Twitch goes into my bank account. I know the people that gifted me subs aren't watching right now, but I am very thankful they did that. Actually, Infamy might still be here. I think he's eating. Infamy did actually do one, so thank you. Someone in your lobby is named Birdly. I'm in 23rd. I love Birdly's a fun character. I like Birdly. All right, no more 23rd. I would say we ball, but it's more like we bullet. Also, this track is incredible. This is one of the best ones in the game, in my opinion. I have yet to learn all the tech for it. I missed a grind rail. There was a grind rail to the right. Alright, so this is one of the areas where you do a tech, but I don't know how to do it. The frickin' either the Toad's an idiot, or he tried the same thing as me. Check it. I don't care about winning, I just want to try to learn. I don't think this is the right cart setup for it. I need to do something with, like, more, Oh, wait, was that the final bit? That was the final bit. I just lose now. Is he about to slipstream off me? Alright. It's that Peepa. I forgot Peepa was in this game. I need to unlock him. Charge and Shock? I'm not that focused on the meta, but I would like to use a better setup for tricks and gimmicks, which would probably... Sorry, I wanted to hear what soundtrack was playing. Which would probably be a lighter weight with better acceleration. This is a Steam Gardens remix. Peak. Oh! Look at how they massacred my boy! This is what you get for what you did in Subspace Emissary. That's what you get. Hi, Nick Unnoticeable. How are you? I wanted to fall to my death, and I won't get to see it now. Dino Jungle, obviously. Actually, Peach would have been cool, too. Oh. Use those little wings! Rewind time. No, I'm not rewinding time. I'm using the wings that I was talking about earlier, obviously. I went on the grind rail for like 2 frames. Not 2 frames, however long it was. Is it about to select the thing before I hit the water? Okay, no. Seems like I'm not, sort of. What do you mean by this? I'm doing fine. I was rambling about issues, but, like... It's fine. Also, this transition's sick. I don't fully agree with one of the main complaints I've been hearing with this game, which is like an actually valid one. I've seen some people complain about how, like, they don't like how, like, 2/3 of Grand Prix gameplay, maybe not 2/3, close to that, is spent not on the tracks, but in between the tracks. And then the tracks are only like 1 lap long, except for the first one. Jesus Christ. Which I do see how that could be an issue there. In concept, that's pretty dumb, honestly. Well, not entirely. I need to try to explain this better. Okay, I'll just get to the point. I would see this as an issue if it weren't for the fact that the areas in between tracks are actually interesting. Like, because they are. Like, a decent amount of the in-between tracks areas, in terms of how fun they are to play, genuinely rival that of some of the tracks. Not all of them. I think this track, especially if you, like, compare the tracks to, like, tracks from previous games, because I honestly think the track design and just effort put into tracks in this game is far superior to any previous Mario Kart game by far. I already said far, whatever. And, like, let's take this track for example. I think this is like a remake of a track from, I think, the GameCube. And don't get me wrong, GameCube version of this track, very neat. Yeah, I like it. I think it's one of the better ones from Double Dash. I think it's from Double Dash. This one's far better, because the dinosaurs, like, actually do stuff now. There's a dinosaur that tries to eat you. There's a dinosaur that you have to drive on top of, which I think was kind of a thing, but it's more interesting in this one, because it acts kind of like a grind rail. The dinosaurs move in a more dynamic way. And also, you know, there's grind rails, which I think there's actually less of those on this track than most. And of course, I mean, this one's just a given, but visually this is the best this track has ever looked, which applies to all of the tracks in this game that are rehashes of old ones. Which I've noticed that all of the tracks that are rehashes in this game are ones that people, myself included, wanted to be in the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. So I think Nintendo outright knew that some of these tracks were like ones that people really wanted to see. But then instead of putting it in 8 Deluxe, they put it in this game. And also because it, like, fits in with this game, because the way the open world works. Like, Airship Fortress being right next to Bowser's Castle, it's so sick. Doctor what? What do you mean? Anyway. I think, well, my original point was the whole, like, in-between tracks areas they have to drive between. I like it. I think it makes the... Part of it is, like... So it's basically just feels like there's more track to play on. Which makes the gameplay feel way less repetitive to me. I keep losing my words. Train of thought. Is Infamy in this lobby? I know he said he would join after eating. I don't know when he did that, and I can't check now because I wasn't looking in time. No photo mode. I forgot photo modes in this game. I've also seen some people complain that a lot of the in-between track sections are just like straight lines, which, I mean, some of it is. That's true. I mean, straight line, depending on your definition of straight line. Not all of it is, first of all. But a strong amount of it is, like, you know, a lot less turns than there are normally. That's true. However, due to the addition of, like, well, first of all, just players being clumped up, and the items being more interesting, and the movement being more interesting, and grind rails being a thing, and the cars being an interesting obstacle, and the cars having variants of themselves, I still think that's fun to play on. And the straight line thing kind of makes it feel like I'm actually going somewhere, because I am. I don't know, I find this style of gameplay far more intriguing than any previous Mario Kart game. I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot here. Birdly. Birdly was not the person that crushed me, but it's just, you know, you mentioned Birdly earlier. So, like, that's a truck. Like, this whole race so far has been in an in-between section, and by no means would I say that this has been a boring area. I spent a lot of it on, like, a high route shortcut thing. I do kind of think it's a little annoying how often races end up with everyone this clumped up, though. That's a little annoying. Dang it, you broke my boomerang on the way back. I think that probably becomes less of an issue depending on what level of play you're at, because there is an elo in this game. However, considering how new this game is, that probably doesn't help that much. But that's kind of... that's an issue that would fix itself, so I don't mind. Thank you for grazing me instead of outright killing me. I could have gotten that double box. Go away, Pokey! You think just because you're a more memorable Mario enemy, that means you can bully me? I just bounced off a player. What track am I on? I've played on this track and I don't recognize it. I recognize the soundtrack, but I can't remember the name, or like where it's from. It just sounds familiar. It actually might not be something I recognize. I might have thought I recognized it. I wanted that double item box. Grind rail. Probably my favorite new mechanic besides 3-run. Actually, I don't know. That banana placement is evil. Okay, so you can't start riding on walls when you're in a flying section. That's good to know, and something I probably should have known by now, and I'm going to lose because I tested it. I have not been playing that great today, huh? Oh, I love that! It plays the Mario World sound effect when you do that. I just now noticed that. It's like the sound effect that plays when you kill an enemy with the spin jump. I think. Okay, so like that blue shell did nothing. And okay, I got second. We take those. Peach. Sucks Bob-omb isn't a character. I agree. Why is Birdly Pep instead of Penguin, considering Penguin is more bird-related? Penguin is more bird-related because Penguin is bird. But, I don't know, Peepa can still fly. Peepa might be the ghost of a bird. And I don't know if I should... Well, no. Deltarune Chapter 2's been out for years. I shouldn't spoil it. Or could spoil it. It's not actually really what happens. I just realized what I said implies that Birdly straight up dies. That's not entirely true. Are we going to call or just play? Probably just play for now. I might, on a different stream, do a call. Where are you? Why do I not see you? Wario Shipyard. By the way, I don't know if it's possible to play Rainbow Road online yet. Because it's completely unavailable in Knockout Tour, which is a little lame, but if you... I don't know if I should spoil Rainbow Road for this game. Does anyone in chat care if I spoil Rainbow Road? Because it's something to unlock. And I like, want to say details about it. Small details about it. I guess I'll just say one thing. It's so good that there are aspects of it that would be... How do I'm wording this all right. I do not see you in the thing. Am I blind? Your name's Infamy, right? Or are you Eric now? Probably not Eric. Cyrus. It might be Cyrus. In the Switch. Like, I didn't see a Cyrus in that either, though, so I don't frickin' know. I didn't swap off Para Bitty Bug. I don't know why you would be Eric. Sci-fi. I knew that, I just forgot about it. My bad. I love the remixes in this game. It only just now occurred to me. This map is actually in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, isn't it? Because it does not feel the same at all. Because in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they just went for like a one-to-one recreation. This one's like a reimagining of Choco Mountain, whatever it's called. This is like vastly superior to me. Like in terms of both gameplay and visual detail. Like gameplay detail. Frick. Rain? It's raining now? And the mud's actually, or the ground's like actually becoming muddier because of that. That's such a good detail, man. Kamek, do your thing. One of my cool... Kamek is unironically one of the best ideas for an item. Because she doesn't... He. I don't know why I refer to Kamek as she sometimes. I know very well that's a he. He doesn't just transform people into characters. I don't know how many people knew this, but Kamek actually does do something random. Like, he'll just spawn in, like, a map gimmick way ahead. Or sometimes just carpet bomb you with Bob-ombs. You can spawn in Chain Chomps. I think he can spawn in Boom Boom. And it's just like, that's sick. That's so cool. That's such a cool idea for a Mario Kart item. I'm very glad they made Kamek one of the rarest ones, because if that happened all the time, that would be incredibly annoying. Okay, it says you joined. I can see that now. Where are you? Actually, hang on. I wish I could zoom in more than this, because it is actually impossible to find you. Oh, there we go. It was not. Kart gets visually dirty after leaving the mud. That's cool. That's true. I forgot about that too. There's also, I noticed in one of the snowy maps, I forgot to change character again. In one of the snowy maps, you can get snow on your cart and your character. So that's not what I meant to do. Oh, I see. It's because you're supposed to go on it from this direction. Except, how do I even do that? I don't freaking know. Grind rails are in weird spots. I can see why they added the feather. Because this charge jump is... like... I think I can see how a good player could use it to full advantage, but... I mean, I'm good. I might swap to Knockout Tour in a sec. Because honestly, Knockout Tour is... I think I prefer Knockout Tour over regular play. I think the only thing nice about regular play is that, you know, you get to play the tracks regularly. Just, like, experience how they would be played if you played this game like previous Mario Karts. But, like, I kind of prefer the new way to play over the traditional way, honestly. Which might just be a bias from, like, a recency bias thing. But, I don't know. I genuinely think Knockout Tour is such a clever concept. I've seen a lot of people complain about how empty free roam is, which is kind of interesting, because it's like... free roam is very clearly not meant to be the primary way to play. It's like, not even its own option in the main menu. You have to press a specific button to access it, and it's like in the bottom right corner. I feel like it's primarily like an easy way to practice tracks, an easy way to unlock characters, and in online play cases, a funny way to mess around with people, and also can be a fidget. What? Since when was there a tornado? Why do I not recognize that being there? Oh, I got both flowers. That's interesting. I wonder if they are more common in different placements, or if they have, like, the same rarity. That is sick! What? This soundtrack that's playing is a remix of the final boss from Yoshi's Island. That is so peak. I need to find that on YouTube after the stream. Holy crap, I love that theme so much. I am going to kill every last person in this lobby in Minecraft. I just, like, went from 2nd or something to 13th, 14th. My item. Ah! Grazed me. Well, that was not a graze. I very clearly just straight up hit the side of that car, but it... You know what? It didn't knock me all the way over. Only partially. And now it's playing Bowser's Fury. This game's so peak. Nope. No bomb for you. No bananas either. Get that out of here. Whoa! What was that? What was that thing that was about to hit me? Oh, is that an armadillo? Where did you guys come from? What shortcut did you guys just take? Did every single one of them just have a mushroom? Just happen to have that? Because I didn't. Oh, that's train. Track. Oh, that's not good. God, it's like playing a Sonic game. That's a good thing. I mean that in a compliment, just to be clear. I realize that could be misinterpreted. Sonic fans are seething. Well, I'm in first. I didn't even notice. Did I just hit someone that I didn't see? I should have held my coin. There might be a boo behind me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes! Ice flower, that's true. The characters make noises now. Like, the Parabitty Buddy makes noises now. He didn't used to do that, I think. It, they, she. I don't know the gender of this bug that, you know, I just realized. It's like, it has bug in the name, but atomically speaking, can't be an insect. Anatomical? Anatomy. Anatomical, not atomic. I'm so good with words. Well, that's convenient. I like this. Ooh, it's got a key. Wait, why do I like this design? It's kind of like the clown car, but way cooler than just sticking the clown car on wheels. It reminds me of that one machine that Bowser Jr. had in Mario Party 9. This track. Oh, wait, wait, Airship Fortress would have been way more fitting for this setup I have. Whatever. Oh, it's only got one exhaust pipe. That's interesting. Oh, it's because it's a tri-wheeler. Whatever you call it. What would you call these vehicles that only have 3 wheels? That's really funny, seeing a... Is this the first game to have karts that only have 3 wheels? It might not be. Oh, you know what? I think Mario Kart Wii did, but they never brought them back to Mario Kart 8. Because in Mario Kart 8, there's the whole... And Mario Kart 7. There's the whole mechanic where you mix and match certain wheels with certain karts. So, like, the mechanic would make way less sense there, because then you would... Actually, I guess it would still work, because they did it with motorcycles. Anatomically. Okay, so I was right the second time. I think atomically would be like relating to atoms. So, This is Fortress Boss from Super Mario World, which also got a remix in New Super Mario Bros. Wii. You know, it's honestly a little surprising I haven't been bullied more. Anyway. Get. Frick. Ricochet. Do a cool ricochet. Dang it. Sorry, passenger. So, like... Ooh. Oh, I thought that's how you get the thing. I've never actually gotten it. That is not how you get it. I just went from, like, 2nd to 19th for doing that. The second time it was just because he was still right in front of me and I wasn't going that fast anyway. That's a lot of coins. Oh, this is a good item combo to have. I actually would have rathered it be the other order, because lightning doesn't hit behind you anymore, which is a good change. And this is one of my favorite new tracks, by the way. This one I was excited about ever since I saw it in trailers. Like, this one's sick. Also, the fact that they do a remix of the original Donkey Kong theme. You know, the thing that was like 5 notes. They managed to make an entire song out of it with several sections for each. Well, not several, but multiple sections. Like, I think there's... Like, depending on which part of the track you're on, it's playing a different section of the soundtrack. Which means you basically never get to hear the full thing, but whatever. I'm trying to say, there takes skill in making, like, an actually good... I should not have used that. A good and enjoyable remix. See, look, Kamek spawned Cheep Cheeps. A good and enjoyable remix off of 5 notes. And then I think there's even a part of the song... I don't have iframes, frick. There's a part of the song... Alright, so 1st to 16th is not necessary. Part of the song that references the hammer theme from Donkey Kong. This is all stuff I know because I was looking at the songs on YouTube. That's for anyone knowing how on earth I would know that. Or wondering how on earth I would know that. Okay, and that's one of my favorite bits of the track. This is the bit, the hammer. So I thought that was going to bounce more. I did not know that that was pretty bad. Hi, 12 times 12 times 12, how are you? I didn't realize the barrel breaks when it hits a player, which is very funny, because in a 24-player race, that just makes it to where it breaks, like, all the time. But, I was about to ask, like, for the passenger drivers, like, did they... Like, are we just illegally driving in regular roads, or is this an area occupied by racers where we're just like, yeah, you're allowed to still drive here. We just don't recommend it. Like, there's a race going on, but you can still use the road if you really need it. Just try not to get blown up. I'm not going to be able to make that. This is the Desert Sand Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. I want to try Crown City. This is the one with bystanders everywhere. Trying to think of more things to say. How long have I been streaming? It's already been an hour, wow. Cyrus, what place did you get? I think I got 17th. I'm all out of water. I need to refill this glass. Where are we relative to the track? Oh, this is just where the track starts. I didn't charge up. Trying to remember which theme this is. Oh, this is Gusty Garden Galaxy. Oh, how did it take me this long to realize? It's like literally one of the most iconic 3D Mario tracks. Everyone loves this one. I think I've heard that doing this actually slows you down a bit, which is a little lame. Oh wait, why didn't I... Friendly reminder that the cow's a playable character in a game where you can eat a burger. Nice. This is good. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wait a minute. Yes! That's more like it. Dang it. Alright. Go, my Magic Koopa. Known as Kamek. Yeah, no, yeah, that's snow effect. Well, that one's kind of because how else would you be able to tell that you got the slowness effect? At least I'm assuming that does something. I don't know what the actual difference between the snow ice flower and... Alright, cool. The ice flower and the fire flower is yet. They serve basically the same purpose. I'm assuming fire flower has more shots, but is less effective when you hit someone. Oh wow, you know what? Sure. Average. I got the average placement. In a lobby with people with very much above average elo. Holy crap. This game has not been out that long. I guess it's not that high of an elo, but still, like, you start out at 4,000, that guy's got 7,000. You gotta go. That's alright. I'm about to swap to Knockout Tour and get a glass of water. Hi, Deggy. How are you? Also, have a good one in for me. This is the lullaby theme from I-64. Wait, no, it isn't. I was thinking of a completely different thing. This is the main ground theme from Super Mario World. Not even why did I say lullaby theme? I was thinking the lullaby theme. Separate thought. Someone ping me. There we go. Yeah, Super Mario World, the... Peak. That's interesting. I know there's like a bullet bill themed cart, but I haven't unlocked it yet. I don't know how unlocking carts works in this game. I don't know if it's just a random order. Funny thing is, what? Why? You're gonna say Yoshi's Island? At least that one's a little bit closer. I think in some titles it's Super Mario World 2, which is kind of interesting to me because it's a prequel. I've also seen some people point out that Super Mario World in some contexts is considered Super Mario Bros. 4, which would make Yoshi's Island Super Mario Bros. 5 if it's Super Mario World 2. Which I think I accidentally said 4 the first time when I meant 2. Do I get anything? Oh wait, no, I already have all the Bowser Jr. things because I played this character so much. I think Bowser Jr. is my most played character. Wahoo! Okay, I wasn't actually sure if that was going to make me land directly back into the track, because there's not a visual like there was in previous games. Which I assume they did to make it, like, almost more immersive, like, look more like a world in a way, but I don't know if that was necessary. I don't know. I don't know why they did that. I mean, it kind of still looks like you should pull back in, so it doesn't matter. I don't care. You've come first in 3 of them. That's actually, wow. That's either really impressive or really lucky. Probably a combination of both. Did you play Knockout Tour or regular? I prefer Knockout Tour, but I played a decent amount of regular as of today. Why am I pressing this button? Oh yeah, I'm playing Knockout Tour. Sorry, I was playing so much of the other one. Anyway. I just turned off my phone while doing that. Which is not that hard to do, actually, when using Joy-Cons, and I kind of still have 2 free fingers. And I just destroy... Oh, no, he's going to throw that at me, isn't he? Okay, so... Not what I was expecting. No one's close enough to me for me to use this. Alright, no, I'm just not going to. That doesn't let me pick up an item. Let me... Slipstream. No, okay. That's not what I meant to do. I was trying to, grind on the rail. Or do a jump, but I accidentally did a drift. I turn around and I just... Bowser Jr. is too big for me to actually see anything. Oh, that truck's not open. I don't think I think I still have yet to actually use a truck, mid-race. Which is a shame. I've done it in free running, but that's like way less cool. I don't even know if you can do a truck in Knockout Tour. It might be exclusive to other things. Also, wow! That's high. This section's so cool. It's because it's, you know, a track for a normal race, but in Knockout Tour, it's whatever the frick that is. You go down the side of it like that. That's clever. I like that. Eh. Got him. Moron. Frick! Speed boost. It's just turned me into regular Bowser Jr. Hammer item sucks. I disagree. I like it. I mean, it's definitely not as good as some of the other items, but I wouldn't say it sucks. I think it's... Especially when, like, there's a ton of people clumped up in front of you, it's really good for that. I like it. Watching in 144p, 15 FPS right now. Is that my stream lagging, or is that your internet? I'm assuming that's your internet, because my OBS says that my stream's running really well. Okay, I just missed all of those. Hammer is probably a lot better when you actually aim, but that applies to... Okay. So, playing the game is harder while commentating. What soundtrack is this? That truck's not open either. Is it... Actually, Deggy, I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but I want to know if you agree. Boomerang feels more useful in this game than it did in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. By far. Because I have found it more useful. It also might partially be... It seems more common. This is one of my favorite tracks. Soundtracks. I like this track as well, but this is beautiful. This game's beautiful. That's a shame you're watching in 140... My own! Oh, I should have aimed that better. Get away from me. I don't want you to slipstream off me. That's my speed. You don't get nothing. I'm just going... Whoa! I'm just going to throw this backward. Yes! What? Huh? Good enough. Give me the call. Whoa! That might not be helpful. If I stay behind, okay, that felt a little bit unfair. This sucks. Ooh, I love this section. I'm not going to get first. I'm honestly just happy that I got this far. That's not good. That's really bad. That's especially bad. Oh! Dang it! I was so close to getting second. Boomerang is too spammy and honestly a downgrade. Oh, I'm not saying it's better than Red Shell. I'm saying it's better than it was in 8. The Boomerang was in 8. I just think the piercing's more useful here. Hello, insert obligatory reference here. How are you? Piercing items can be pretty useful when everyone's clumped up. Yeah. Also when they have, like, a triple item or something behind them, since it goes right through it. Which is also what Hammer can do. I don't know. I kind of like that more than just Red Shell being the most useful in every situation. Red Shell is still, like, probably the best one to have most of the time. I just like the fact that it doesn't feel like the universal answer to everything now. I guess it never really was, but... Well, it definitely never was, but relative to how easy it is to get. The closest thing to a universal answer to everything is Bullet Bill. At the end of the day, it's like, it's not like I get to choose what items I get, but I don't know, I still like I like items more in this game than in 8. Can I just go off the edge of the track? I can. So I was trying to land there. Boomerang was OP in it? I never thought so. I've always preferred, like, yeah, I guess it wasn't bad. What track are we on? Oh wait, it's Knockout Tour. It's just whatever. It starts out on this one. Sky High into a completely different track immediately. Do you play Mario Kart often? Also, you can join this if you want. I didn't even realize you had World. Probably from the bundle, I assume. Ah, frick. Okay, so... That is so weird. Oh no, that's really bad. Ugh! I think you can throw Boomerang up to 4 times in this game. Okay. So, I'm in last, and I'm not even... It took a bullet bill to get from last to just above last. Okay, there's everyone. Once I get past them, I'm good. So, like, I'm not going to make it. That's the worst I've ever done. I've never lost first. I've never done that. You can't? Okay, hang on. I'm going to try. I'm going to exit. That's the first time I've actually done that poorly. To be fair, the whole reason that happened was because I fell off the map through a thing that didn't feel like I deserved to fall off the map for. That's a very weird position for that ramp to be. I'll hit... Actually, if I hit next race, you should be able to join while I'm in the internet. What just happened? Oh, someone passed him. Do a flip. Flip. He did a flip. 2 flips. Stoma's 200cc. I agree with that. I like 200cc. I feel like they... Apparently, someone has mentioned that, like, Mario Kart 8 didn't have 200cc until it was added later in, like, a free update. And they'll probably do that with this game. At the moment, I'm enjoying 150cc enough, but... What the frick? What is this? If I run into that hard enough, do I get enough? No, it just drops coins. Okay. I like 200cc, though. I honestly feel like it would be great for this game. Just considering, like, the open world thing. Apparently some tracks temporarily give you a speed boost. That Rosalina one that we're about to go on, actually, is one of them. That's not the... Wait, that was a different track. Maybe we only get to that section in the Grand Prix mode, not in this one. I don't know. This is the same track that I just lost horrendously on. That's what it is. Okay. Bop. Terrible aim. Can't join. Oh, dang it. See, I don't want to open a private room, because if I open a private room, it would just be the 2 people. And I know that I can turn on computers. I am not going to hit the C button. I actually haven't set it up yet. Like, it won't work if I do. There's a button on my controller that currently does nothing more than open up a parental control. Well, it also opens up the profiles first, but... Yeah, the button's completely worthless to me. I don't even... Like, do these... Is there a microphone built into the controllers like they are for PS5, or is it... am I supposed to buy a microphone separately? I haven't even bothered using that feature. I've just been playing this game and Tears of the Kingdom. That's about it. Here, on to the grind rail. This is what placement I'm a little more comfortable. Whoa! I went from 13th to 18th because I took that terrible grind rail. I thought for a second I was about to get passed by, you know, 3 more people, and then I would have lost. Is that a route, or is that Wario just killing himself? Was that a special route? That was a special route. There was no arrow. The arrow was pointing the other way, so I assume that was out of bounds. This is probably not the best possible use of this, but whatever. I got at least one person, and I took a minor shortcut. Okay, so now I know for later that I'm going that route next time I see it, because he is grinding on the things. What do you even call those? Pulleys, ropes, cables. It's grinding on the cables. Also, the water physics in this game is fun. I like them. Don't come 23rd. Okay. So when he threw that forward, I thought it would go forward. I shouldn't have gotten that close to him, I know. Ah, I'm gonna lose. Someone pinged me on Discord. By the way, this is literally the worst I've ever done. Like, consecutively the worst. I want to make a comeback here, hang on. How... Hang on, how do I make it... Why can't you join? Is it because I keep... Hang on. Well, I want to see what I got real quick, actually. Okay, so new coin coffer setup. Trying to figure out which track this is. Soundtrack. Okay, so it doesn't show you on there. I know we're friends now on this. If you go into a knockout tour, was it just because there was 24 people there, or is it just a property of knockout tour? Because I swear you can join and then wait for the next one. What if you start one? Would I be able to join? You can tell... I find it funny that this shows you a menu of people that do not own the game. Like, you can tell. These people don't own the game. You can tell because it's just the default stuff. Now I'm starting to think... Maybe I should just play the game. I don't actually know how much longer I want to stream. This, again, it was just a casual, random... Yeah, I'm bored. I might as well play Mario Kart stream. Delfino Square. Is Delfino Square from Mario Sunshine, or is that the name of a track from a previous Mario Kart? Might be... hang on. Is it the airport one? Oh, this... I love this one. Super Mario Bros. 2 character select screen. Which also some people know it as the gambling theme from Super Mario 3D World, because they remixed it into that. I've always loved this theme. I'm humming it wrong. This is so fun. I find Bowser's thing so good. That explains why I didn't recognize it, because I've never played the DS one. That's like the only Mario Kart game I have. No, that's not true. I haven't played 64 or the Game Boy Advance one. Still. Well, I'm assuming that's because it's 24 out of 24. Well, it says can't join now. Please wait. This one says cannot join the Knockout Tour. Very confusing. JVC got on. Screw it. I don't know how I feel about the sorted version of this select screen. Honestly, the character select screen is very weird in this game. Here, I want to try to get more cosmetics of Nabbit, assuming there are any. Why did I pick the mecha bike thing? So, like, why is it not letting me? Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm very confused. Knockout Tour L. Yeah, that's very weird, because Knockout Tour is like such a peak mode. Also, that I love the Captain Toad. I wish there was a way I could spectate the game. If I run straight towards this guy, does he... I'm glad I tested that here. So, like, that's awesome. What does this truck do? What does this car do? Does it go around? No, he waits for it to slam down. Okay. So if I drive straight into one of the womps, I get away with it. They remixed over 200 soundtracks. It's honestly insane. Once, I think the Nintendo Music app will, like, double in value if they ever add the soundtracks from this game into it. I'm also going to check and see if there are any issues with using Nintendo Mario Kart World soundtracks in your videos, like YouTube videos. I honestly doubt it, because at, like, Nintendo, they take down videos that are exclusively the soundtracks and nothing else. But I have watched so many YouTube videos that use Nintendo soundtracks, and the only one I know of that has had a problem with it, the only one, is Gusty Gardens from Super Mario Odyssey. And that's not even Nintendo's fault entirely. I mean, it might be partially, but it's probably something they could fix but haven't. But they aren't the one copywriting it. It's someone pretending that they own it when they don't. So it's the exact same situation as the Plants vs. Zombies music right now. It's the same situation. And it's definitely very illegal from the side of whoever's doing that. And I genuinely hate whoever's doing that, because what is wrong with you? You do not own these tracks. It's honestly impressive how little YouTube is doing to fix it. Because I'm pretty sure that's actually an issue more in their control than the owners of Plants vs. Zombies music and Nintendo music, but I don't know for certain. My only reason to believe that is because I feel like Plants vs. Zombies community owner probably would have done something about it if they could. And the idea that YouTube can but isn't doing that is very believable. It's always interesting doing midday streams. They always do a lot worse than the night ones, because it's, like, not a usual schedule for me. But I think there was one time I did a midday stream that actually did better than the others. I think a Lethal Company one I did might have. I'm not certain. That was a long time ago. Oh, I should probably hold the A button instead of look at my computer. This is another one of my favorite tracks. I think this is better than the Boo House from 8 Deluxe for sure. I forgot how much I love this soundtrack too. Game's too populated, it's impossible to join. Ah, that stinks. Gosh darn it. I for some reason didn't realize at first that I can't drive into that area while I'm in the glider. I think like 2 kind of grabs you a little bit preemptively there. And then I just sort of did the same thing for no reason, by accident. Not gonna bother? Alright. That's a shame. Someone else from earlier in the stream was able to join me. Infamy, Cyrus, Psy. His username on the Switch was Psy. Username on YouTube is Infamy. Yeah, don't go the wrong way this time. Whoa! Did not mean to do that. I was actually genuinely considering doing a thing where I just invite as many people as possible that I know that own this game to play it, because I know, well, now I know you own it. I know JVC recently got it. I know a guy named Ansel GU has it. I know I have it. At least I'm pretty sure I have this game. I don't know, I feel like there's something interesting I could do. Just hosting something like that. I'm gonna do like one more, and then I'm gonna call it a stream, because I've been... Yeah, this space. You said you're not gonna bother, it's whatever. I have stuff to do, and I should do them. I was really hoping this would make a perfect circle. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh wait, actually, that's the other wheel that's leaving that mark. Maybe it was making a perfect circle. Acorn Heights is a cool track. I'll do Travis Burnout then. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is the route you go in Knockout Tour. I love that. I love the fact that, like, areas of a track have entirely different sections for the sake of Knockout Tour and going between tracks for Grand Prix. Hope a QL patch fixes a lot of these issues. Quality of life. I hope so too. It's not out of the realm of possibility, in my opinion. I mean, I think Splatoon 3 got stuff like that. At least between Splatoon 2 and 3, but I think it did actually get patches, like, through the game that made it better for that sort of thing. Nintendo really good at, like, making a game that's overall high quality and then is missing, like, a ton of things that most other companies would have included at launch. What soundtrack is this? This... Mario Kart 8 Deluxe main theme remix. Alright, so why did I do that? I don't have to aim face directly towards them anymore to aim. I keep forgetting. I wish I didn't grab the mushroom while I was still stunned. Alright, this is not going well. Can I? No, I cannot. Get out of my way! Whoa, that's pretty. Should probably look forward. Okay, so not the person I was aiming for. You just sort of, like, who invited you? Stop trying to throw fireballs at me. Okay. What's even the point in trying to dodge the banana if I'm... Frick. If that hits me... Oh, wait, we weren't even doing Acorn Plains. We actually did get the track that I picked selected. Thank you for using lightning there. I love this track, by the way. This is one of my favorites. I love lava tracks so much. And also, this theme is a banger. It's got the accordion and, I don't know. The instrument that's playing right now, brass. I think that's a trumpet. Now it's playing the accordion. Here, you know what? What happens if I try to go... Oh, there's a limit on how high I can go up. I was going to see if I could get on top of the head. Which probably wouldn't have helped me. But it would have been cool if there was another shortcut up there. A grind rail... They could have put a grind rail on the spine. That would have been so cool. A grind rail made out of a spine. That wouldn't make sense because it's the dry bones. So they don't have... I mean, it would just show the, shell. No, they could still have a spine. They still have spines under... under the shell. They are vertebrates. That might be... I almost said that might be too graphic for a Nintendo game, but we're literally driving within the, like, rib cage as we speak, so no. As a saxophone? Well, I thought it had both. A lot of the tracks in this game have saxophone. Like, I might be yapping at this. Mario 64, Bowser's theme. No, wait, hang on. Yeah, I'm right. I love these guys. Ow. I hate these guys. Also, I got first. Also, I said that was going to be my... Bowser's Castle. Airship Fortress is tempting. That's my other favorite. I think Bowser's Castle, Airship Fortress... They're so good. Bowser's Castle is the best Bowser's Castle. And this game has the best Rainbow... Deggy, have you played, like, Grand Prix? Have you done, I don't know why I thought I could drive up that. Where is Bowser's Castle? Oh, there it is. Because you can unlock... I probably shouldn't spoil it. I already did that. Hello, you're an unlockable character, but you're way smaller when you're unlockable. Kind of like the Cheep Sheep. And most things, actually. King Boo is usually much larger than he is in this game. So is Bowser. I think most of the other enemies are about the right size, though. Characters. You've unlocked Mirror. I didn't know about Mirror. Is that... Do you have to get 3 stars on everything to get Mirror? Because I was referring to unlocking the Final Cup. Yoshi's Island. I forgot to, like, finish what I was saying earlier about how I really want to be able to use... Alright, man. Soundtracks from this game and YouTube videos. I'm actually working on a video project that would make sense for at least a couple of tracks from this game to be in. I like how by the time the blue shell caught up to that person, he was no longer in first. I got my thing stolen. I love the fact that the wind-up key goes while you're in this cart. Does it go faster when I get a speed boost? It totally does. That's awesome. I love that. I love this aspect of driving from track to track, because now I'm driving on another track on my way to a completely different track. Wait, actually, no. Hang on. Which one are we going to? For some reason, I immediately assumed... No, this is the track we're on. For some reason, I thought we were still going to Bowser's Castle, even though... Because I didn't check which one actually got picked. I just knew which one I voted for. No, this time it's actually this track. Yeah, I should have jumped there. So, get frozen. Frick! Nabbit noises. This game is a lot more fun when you're front-running. I have noticed. This game is more fun when you're front-running and, like, actually focus. I keep, like, talking and not focusing all the way. It's convoluted. I mean, it is mirror mode. Oh, I actually lost Ela from that. Yeah, I think the matchmaking for this game is just going to have to get better over time. Because at the moment, I keep getting matched with players that have like 2,000 more Elo than me. That's too miney. Do I have... What the... I love the Rob Hog. I like that he's doing his iconic little charging animation in that screen. Still find it crazy that we didn't get King Bomb in this game. Fish. Someone told me to play as Cheep Sheep earlier in the stream, and they left by now, but I totally forgot to play Cheep Sheep. Did I already go through the screen where you pick the CC? No. Just making sure that I wasn't about to pick the final thing. It's like backwards from Mario Kart Wii. Yeah, I don't have mirror mode. I assume it has to do with the fact that I haven't done all these. It might also be Knockout Tour related. Might be from playing Knockout Tour. Or Time Trials versus Race Battle. I have actually yet to try battle mode in this. Oh, it's start at 3,000 euro, not 4,000. That's right. Yeah, I'm going to call the stream here. Thank you for watching, even though... Well, not even though, but... Yeah, the stream, unsurprisingly, didn't have a lot of people, but, like, it's Mario Kart World. Well, that's not the reason. It's because it's a midday stream for me, and it's not like I get that many more people usually. It depends. Sometimes I have good days. Anyway. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. And, I don't know, I guess see you next stream.